Hey everyone, it's Norm Farrar, aka the Beard Guy here, and welcome to another Lunch with Norm, the e-commerce and Amazon FBA podcast. All right, we're going to be talking about some really cool stuff today. How to find profitable products on Amazon, but wait, how to reverse engineer your products that you're seeking, a product research method that won't waste your time on products that don't work. And we're also going to show you how to evaluate product ideas through your main competitors' sales and marketing channels. Welcome to another Lunch with Norm, the e-commerce and Amazon FBA podcast.
Lunch with Norm. Lunch with Norm. Lunch with
Okay, like I mentioned, we're going to be talking about how to find profitable products to sell on Amazon. My guest, one of my favorites, I meet her every time I go to different events. We always bump into each other, and it's always a pleasure to meet her. She immigrated from Russia in 2015 with her 3 children. She's a serial entrepreneur since the age of 17. She's created a solid business where she's developed e-commerce, SEO, and digital marketing expertise to grow any online business. And she serves as the CEO of Ritz Momentum, a company she founded in 2019 to provide services for the students whom she was teaching to sell on Amazon. And I am talking about our first time guest, by the way. I can't believe it's her first time, Izabella Ritz. We'll get to Izabella in just a second after a word from our sponsor. A big thank you to our sponsor, Post Purchase Pro, the only complete A to Z done for you real email and text marketing service built specifically for Amazon sellers. My friends Sean Hart and Seth Stevens co-founded Post Purchase Pro after launching over 1,000 successful private labeled products, growing 53 brands, and get this, exiting 17 businesses. Post Purchase Pro creates all of your digital assets 100% for you, from marketing inserts, complete sales funnels, email follow-up sequences, and weekly email promotions. They manage and optimize everything for you to drive more sales, get higher ranking, and receive more reviews on Amazon. So check out Post Purchase Pro now to see if you too will see enormous growth like their nearly 500 clients worldwide. That's Post Purchase Pro at postpurchasepro.com/lunch. Okay, we're back. And where is the Whiskers of Wisdom? I think that's the one. Squire.
We're sticking with that. Well, Marcia actually
No.
mentioned
Maybe it's COVID Kelsey.
COVID Kelsey. That has a nice ring to it. Yes, I've got COVID. I found out about a day and a half ago. So we're going through it. We're going to go through it together. I might be a little foggy going through this intro today, but I'm going to make the most of it. Welcome, Marcia. Welcome, Coolhand99 and Connor. Good to see everyone. We already have a hashtag Wheel of Kelsey in the comment section. So yes, we do have a giveaway. We'll explain a little more about that. But yeah, how are you doing, Norm? You don't have COVID?
No. I do not.
Nice.
I'm a recluse.
Well, anyways, give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's episode. Also, let us know if you have any questions or comments, topics for future episodes. We're going to be doing a Trash My Product at the end of this month, which is our new segment where we take your products, we look over them, look at your listings, and critique you honestly. And it should be a new segment. I know we've got a bunch of people reaching out to us, and we're tracking all the products and just getting that all in order. But anyways, if you're new to the podcast, we are a live podcast, so make sure you get your questions to Izabella and Norm in during the time, and we'll get you answers. Also, don't forget to join our Facebook group, Lunch with Norm, Amazon FBA, and e-commerce collective. That's where all the fun happens. That's where we let you know what's new in the world of Norm, if there's any updates and events or discounts or any content that might be beneficial to Amazon sellers or e-commerce sellers. But I think that's about it.
Okay, I got a couple of things. One of the things, Kels, you're going to be posting that link I sent over for the event I'm going to be speaking on the 18th. We're going to give you some information on this event that's happening. It's a virtual event. I'll be talking a bit more later on in the episode. Also, later on, I'll talk to you about a special that Kevin King and I are doing. And yeah, I mean, it's crazy, but just stay tuned. We'll talk about it later on. Also, yeah, you talk about trash my product. So we're trying, if you send over the product and you let us open it, and if you're not too worried about what we'll say, you're really striving for that 5 beard rating, but we're going to give you an honest opinion, whether it's a 1 beard to a 5 beard rating, and you'll know exactly what to do. And not only on your product listing, but on the whole customer experience. So it'll be pretty cool. All right. I think that's it. Kelsey, you go back and rest and, kick your feet up and have a sandwich.
All right. Sounds
Okay.
lovely.
And all right. So sit back, relax, grab a cup of coffee, and welcome Izabella.
Hello.
Hello, lady. How are
Wonderful.
you?
I am great. How are you?
I am doing fine, thanks. Where are you calling from?
I am in my office in Orlando, downtown.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought you were in LA. I didn't know you were in Orlando.
Oh no, I don't want to live in LA. Like people are paying so much taxes, and like you have to work, and everything you're earning, you just have to give away. No, I'm not.
That sounds like Canada.
No, it sounds like LA, like
Yeah.
California. Yeah. So no, I feel pretty good in Florida. We're good.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Okay, we've got some really interesting things to talk about today. And you can't get enough of this, trying to find profitable products or product opportunities. Everybody's got their method. Everybody, especially new Amazon sellers, are always asking that question. So I think we've got some really cool stuff to talk about today. And one of the first things is you have a unique method of finding product opportunities or even doing product research. You want to start off with that?
Yeah, we can, of course. So, as you mentioned before, first of all, thank you so much for the introduction, for having me at your podcast. It's awesome. It's amazing. And the last time you've been on my podcast and we've been talking, you've been wearing your lunch with Norm, and it was actual lunchtime. And I said lunch, your product during the lunch with Norm. So, anyway, as you mentioned before during the introduction, I love the reverse engineering, which means when we're looking for the product, of course, we're going through the very, very data-driven approach, which everybody are talking about. Not a lot of people actually understand what it is. However, we are doing in a parallel 2 different things when we are reading data and we're looking what our customers are missing on Amazon or off Amazon market. So like one of the examples I was showing, please don't follow this example because it's just example based on the keywords. When I was presenting at BDSS, I was showing like, look, you have passport holder, for example, and it was like 100,000 of something searches a month. However, the market was missing passport holder with the vaccine card, and the purchase rate was ridiculously small because it's been just 4 sellers on the market. Of course, those sellers are from China. And if someone would get in on Amazon at this time, they will be crushed with the keywords. They will be crushing with the customization. They will be crushing the market just because they had the keyword, the product based on the people's demand at the moment when nobody been selling this product on Amazon. But this product is like very trending, and it will be slowing down within a time. So what we are doing, we're looking for the products with the same niche, like I was just showing you, similar approach, where we can find the demand and the market is missing the product. And then we're researching why people are not buying the product that already exists on Amazon. And we're exploring and doing marketing research of the people's customers, buyers, avatar, making sure something that we develop, they will buy and they will not go away. because like they keep trying to find something else.
So let's walk through that. I think it's a very interesting approach, niche driven. But let's say that somebody wants to go and research a product. First of all, how do they even start?
So the most simple way to start the actual product research is to look around. Like look around yourself, not just like what do you have at the table, but what do you use every single day. And that will be your point to start the research, because you have to start somewhere. For example, it's a pen, right? I'm looking for, I can find the gray pen, I can find the pen for the child to write at school or something like that. Then I'm looking at the keywords to the similar products. So I'm launched, for example, Cerebra by Helium 10, and I'm looking through the keywords. If I do not, I can't find any keywords that are like more interesting, because your product will be ranked and will be indexed by so many different type of the keywords. Sometimes you cannot expect that like a pen might be ranked for the keyword like, I don't know, inflatable mattress with the unicorn on it or something like that. So sometimes we can meet some very weird stuff, and when we meet them, we have to explore what this keyword is about. Sometimes you can find a very interesting keyword where market will actually miss the products. At the same time, you should check the competitors, what they are selling. So you are going inside of the seller account, not the Seller Central, like on the side of the Amazon.com, not Seller Central, of course. And you're checking what products this seller is selling on Amazon. And of course, you can launch Helium 10, or somebody is using, I don't know, Jungle Scout or something else, and you're looking at the sales. If you can see pretty nice numbers that like, oh, this product is interesting, or this product is selling, for example, well, like $10,000-$12,000 a month with reviews under 100. So if you can find this proportion when the seller has on one of two products that might be interesting for you, like with the high value of sales per month. And also keep in mind the product cannot be cheap, because if the product is cheap, like lower than $15.99, genuinely speaking, you don't have enough of room to have some profit, because you have to invest money into the promotion and into the product ranking, etc., hire people in the future. So when you're looking for the product, you have to keep in mind this stuff in your head. Anyway, moving forward for the product idea, this is how you're going from one Amazon seller to another Amazon seller to another Amazon seller. Keep and just searching for their products. Just walking through the proportion in between sales and the reviews. So if someone is selling like $20,000 having 5,000 reviews, you don't want to look into the products, because if like you have to work hard to have just 20,000, it doesn't worth it. So, but this is just the point to start. It doesn't mean this is the point to pick a product. And if you like something, then you're choosing this specific product. You are going on Amazon, trying to research for this specific product, and then you're starting researching through the competitors, through the buyers, what your avatar is missing, and actually explore this product. So this is the step one. Does it make sense?
Right. Makes perfect sense.
Okay.
And even just kind of expanding on that, I know Tim Jordan and I, when we were doing a Centurion call, we were just doing this off the cuff, but we were doing similar to what you were doing, just finding something, and it was a tortilla press.
Okay.
There was tons of competition. There was metal tortilla presses that dominated, and they were very, very inexpensive, in the $20, $30 range. And then on the call, we decided that, we're going to go check out Pinterest, Etsy, and Alibaba. And as we were doing it, we started to see these really unique looking presses. And not only were they unique, they were cheaper than the metal ones, and they were selling for $100, and they were wood. And then Tim came up with a really great idea about going to make it one step further, going into South America to make it more authentic. And he kept drilling down, and what he found was this unique sub niche that had no traffic. All of a sudden, he was dominating, or we would have dominated. He did this in Project X with the wooden coffin and the wooden egg holder, but we know we could have just taken that product and just dominated that marketplace. We didn't, but that's something that was just very unique. It's right in front of your face, as long as you just do a little bit extra research. So
Correct.
it sounds like that's kind of like what you're doing, right?
Yeah, it's just, for me, it's a step 2 already, because like when we found something that we probably want to sell on Amazon, we are going to research this product off Amazon. Sometimes we start off Amazon just to like scrape through ideas, what
Yeah.
we find here. But sometimes it's easier, especially for the new sellers, to start on Amazon because
Yep.
they can see the data. Most of the people, they're visual, and then we see the data, they're like, oh, okay, people are not buying this product much, and maybe just like, but the demand still exists. For me, it's a very like green light all the time when I see the demand. And based on like high volume keywords, I do not see much of sales on Amazon. And also when I am checking at the same time the purchase rate via seller tools, and if the purchase rate is pretty low, I'm like, okay, so now it's double green light. Let me see what is happening on the market outside of Amazon. And I'm looking through like even TikTok, because a lot of sellers, like, influencers, they're advertising on a TikTok. And if TikTok bloggers also advertising something else, that's another green light. Like, okay, so let me take a look at these products, how they're doing on the other platforms. Because sometimes you can find like absolutely great products that people are selling on their D2C websites. It's not even on Pinterest or Etsy or anywhere else. It's just D2C website. And
Right.
yeah.
So when you're going into step 2, so you've described step 1, make complete sense. Then your next step.
Our next step, when let's say we found potential idea, it might be the clip for bridal shower, right? The gift for bridal shower.
Yep.
Like, okay, that was actually one of the products we've been developing for our customers. Let's see what Etsy is selling for bridal showers, because where are you going to order this product the most likely? On Etsy, because a lot of them are customized. But how many people are ordering these products on Amazon just because they need it now? They need 1-2 days shipping because they didn't order it on time, and the bridal shower is tomorrow. So a lot of people are planning, but a lot of people are not planning some events. And if we explore that we have this audience of people who are not planning far away, and they're planning like pretty close to the event, and they don't have any time to order it on Etsy, they are happy to order it on Amazon. So we're checking what people are buying on Etsy. If those products are not matching the sales on Amazon, and the designs are not matching the designs on Amazon because it's like, I don't know, terrible, doesn't match the requirements of the consumer, doesn't match the requirements of their friends at this moment, like the bridesmaid. So then we're like, okay, so this product's supposed to contain like A, B, C, D accessories. Those accessories supposed to look like, I don't know, these colors, this lace, this amount in a set. We have to have the variations of 10, 15, and 25, for example, because this is how many people are usually attending the bridal shower. And of course, we're doing the market research before we're making the decision. And the bridal research, the market research for the bridal shower will be based on the forums, based on the social media groups. Sometimes we're asking questions on the social media, like, okay, if you are going to attend this event, or if you are hosting this event, what do you expect to receive or what do you want to give? And then we're testing both markets so we can see what the bridal want to buy and what her guests want to receive. And when we're finding this best match, we're moving to the product development part. Does it make sense?
Yeah. And when you're asking those questions, are you ever going out to PickFu or a company like that
Yes.
and asking what a bride would ask for or something like that?
Sometimes we are asking those questions, but most of the times we're already asking what do they think about this product
Mm-hmm.
and what do they think about the product of competitor. So we're actually posting the open question with the picture of the product, and we're collecting the data of the customers and their opinions. And based on their opinion, especially we've been targeting the audience, like, in PickFu, you can do the general question for like general audience, and you
Yeah.
can choose specific audience. And if we're choosing the specific audience, then we're collecting the data for our future product development and product the customization. And of course, since the moment we start develop the product, PickFu is our friend. We're married this software for like next couple of weeks or month for this specific product, and we're asking questions PickFu almost every single day. Make sure we're not missing anything. We're not missing on design, on the copywriting. If we use the specific copywriting for the product, we're not missing on the whole set. Look, we're not missing anything with the packaging and etc. Depends what this product is, what this product contains and what this product is supposed to have. And of course, we're at the end with the product development, we're testing against competitor, and this competitor might be on Amazon, and this competitor might be off Amazon, or both. And then at the end, we already have a winner. So we have this whole process going on the product development part.
When you're at that stage, have you already bought or do you buy the competitor's product to see what they're actually offering and see what the customer experience is?
Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. If the competitor is pretty big, usually you have plenty of pictures by buyers that are posting these pictures into their reviews with the videos as well. Especially you want to take a look at the products with the 1-2 stars of review, because those are giving you the biggest perspective. And some of the reviews that you're reading, like, people are posting some BS about the product, but the product is actually not that bad. It just people cannot understand the product. Like the other day, I bought the shower head for my house, and I was reading for the reviews, and I found out, I'm like, okay, let me read the negative reviews, because I'm selling on Amazon, I'm running Amazon, I have to take a look what they're saying about, like, what's negative about the product. And the person, like, I spent 45 minutes to install the shower head in my camping trailer, and it's been leaking all over the places, and it didn't work, and blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, probably this person didn't read instructions, and probably the camp trailer is not the best place to install the shower head, because they might have some specifics. So I'm like, I have a lot of plenty of the positive reviews. Let me buy and take a look, and if the instruction is not really clear, then it's not meant to be for this product. And I bought this product, and actually that was the great product, and I love it. So just the person wasn't reading the instruction. So
I've got something. You are so bang on with that. So I have a soap. It's a green soap, and somebody gave me a 1-star review, and this is what they said. I received this soap, and it was not the right shade of green.
Oh,
Give me a break. And I also, this is a review. I have this cherry soap, right? It's cherry almond. It really smells really, really nice. And anyways, somebody said that there was nowhere on the box that said I could not eat it. It smelled so good when I took a bite. and they're talking about eating a bar of soap, like taking a bite out, and they're complaining that we didn't tell them not to eat the soap.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So guess what we had to do? Now on the boxes,
Don't
this
eat
is
the
not
soap.
consumable. Yeah. But these are the types of stupid reviews sometimes you get, and you can't help stupid people. But anyways, yeah, they happen.
I
You have
learned
to.
this lesson about the creating the instructions for Amazon products
Yeah.
with the warnings. We put warnings to 99% of the products because when I was in Russia, I saw on the news like one lady decided to dry her dog into the microwave.
What?
Yeah, and it was in United States, and then she sued the company. I don't remember what was the brand, Samsung or whatever. I really don't remember what the name of the brand. And she sued the company of the microwave that produced microwave. They did not put into the instructions not to dry your dog after the shower, and that was like she killed her dog there, and she won.
Wow.
She
And
won.
she has 3 missing kids too. No,
Yeah,
just
probably. So the worst part, like she won, and the company reimbursed her with some like stupid amount, like 4 million or whatever dollars, just because she was like them like stupid and she decided to kill her dog in the in the microwave. So I learned it before I came here. I'm like, guys. In US, everybody get used to sue people, so we are putting all these warnings on every single product.
yeah.
Like you have to follow instructions only, and like don't try to like everything you're using. You're deciding to use this product on any different purpose. It's on you, and it's not on the manufacturer or like seller. So like as long as you put some phrases like this one, you're generally speaking safe because you always have to cover your liability.
Yeah. And that's really another reason if you don't have liability insurance, and this is definitely a reason why you need to have it, because if you do get into a lawsuit, then you have to cover your butt.
Yes, correct. And yeah, guys, if you're first time listeners or like first time sellers, make sure you're buying insurance when you're selling on Amazon immediately before Amazon will ask you, because the moment you cross your 10,000 sales, I believe, a month, Amazon will remind you like, okay, now you need to have the liability insurance for, I
Yeah.
think the minimum is 1 million. I'm not tracking already. I was tracking when it was the boom. And we've been at the SD event, and it was the very nice speaker there, Ashley, forgot her last name. She's doing insurance, and she put people when she was talking, she said, okay, everybody stand up. All sellers stand up. All sellers stood up, and she was asking, okay, now everybody who is selling products for pets, please sit down. And everybody who is selling home goods, sit down. Everybody who is selling consumables, sit down. And she just went through all categories. And at the end of her questions, everybody sat down, because all these categories might be sued because you touch it, because you eat it, because you use it with some purposes, because you give it to your kids, because it's like against kids under like 3 years old, and blah blah blah. So liability insurance and right instructions on your product are super important, so don't hesitate to do that.
Exactly. And Kelsey, if you have Ashley's podcast, you want to post that. She went through some really good things as well.
Oh, you know Ashley that I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. She's awesome. But anyways, the other thing you want to check out, this is just going down a little bit different rabbit hole, but it is also, especially first time or just new listeners to Amazon or e-commerce in general. You want to talk to your 3PL and make sure that they have the proper insurance covering your products, because if they don't have it, you might run into a problem as well. So just make sure, you can ask for the certificate, but you want to make sure that they have coverage for the warehouse and for your products as well.
Correct.
So let's see. It's at the bottom of the hour already. All right. So any of the listeners, first of all, if you have any questions about product research, product launch, reverse engineering, any data-driven questions, please ask us today. And Izabella is going to talk to you about those. She'll get the answers to you. The other thing is, Are you doing any product launches right now, and or doing any product research right now, or finding new product opportunities? If so, how's that going for you? Let us know in the comment sections. We have a giveaway today. It's an awesome giveaway. Tell us about it.
Giveaway. So we are a little bit crazy about data reading, and about data-driven products. And we're also crazy about and very passionate about product validation. Some of the customers or like potential sellers, they're coming to us and like, I got an idea that I want to sell on Amazon. I'm like, perfect. Did you already place an order? They're like, I'm about to. Okay, let me take a look at your product. So I will make sure you're not wasting your money. And I believe that every single expert has a mission. And I believe my mission is to make sure sellers are not going to sell wrong product on Amazon. So I really care about people, and it's sincere. And I care about their investments. And because Amazon is already high risk business, of course, it's a high risk, high potential. I want to make sure, guys, if you're going to sell on Amazon, we can validate your product, and the basic validation is free. So you can come to us, you can show us your product and ask us with those type of keywords, I'm going to sell this product. Will I be successful or will not? And we will be able to let you know. And if you'll tell us that it's lunch with Norm, it will be charge free, and at least we will be able to save your money, or probably we'll give you the green light. So this is our
that's for any of the listeners.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, very good.
You want to awesome. Just give something just for one?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think we were talking about the audit, and that was for the one person.
Yeah. So we can give for one person something else.
Yes, please.
Okay, I messed up. So for one person, we can do the product research that usually costs several thousands. We can do the product research without initial charge.
Wow. Yeah. So listen, there's two awesome. One is I didn't know that you were doing the other one. So the one is a keyword research validation. Yeah. So you're going to get the green light to go ahead, and it's going to be a free for any of the listeners. So it's not going to be something from the wheel today. However, we've got another few $1,000 or several $1,000 audit that we'll be doing, or you will be doing, for one lucky listener today. So that's hashtag Wheel of Kelsey. And if you want, tag two people and you'll get a second entry. So I think that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much, Izabella.
Nice.
Okay, now let's go to a word from the sponsor and we'll be right back.
Okay.
This episode is brought to you by ClearAds. Looking to maximize your Amazon ads ROI? Well, whether you need full service or just one or two services, ClearAds Amazon advertising experts drive outstanding results across the Amazon marketplace. With over 9 years of experience, their Amazon PPC managers have helped thousands of companies to drive down their cost of sales and scale up their revenue, profits, and orders. And with their unrivaled Amazon DSP expertise, ClearAds DSP services are tailored to your brand. You really can't go wrong. Get in touch today with ClearAds' dedicated team by visiting the link in the description or visiting clearads.co.uk. And remember, more sales, better ROI, incredible growth. Check out ClearAds today. You know, Kelsey, I don't know what it is in the last month, but we've had some incredible giveaways. And this is another absolutely incredible, awesome giveaway. So once again, Izabella, thank you for that offer.
It's a Q4. It's just Q4.
It's Q4. Okay, yeah, there we go.
Q4 month. Yeah, this happened during the Q4 month.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about the resources that you use. You know, we we want to make sure that some people are probably saying, oh, well, you're an agency. You've got all this high tech stuff. You have proprietary tools. What are the resources that you're using to get this information?
So it's a great question. And in addition to your question, I'm being asked almost every other day, what exact software are you using to validate the product or to find the product? And here's the thing. Unfortunately, you cannot stick just one software. It's not how it works today. And because Amazon is developing so many different tools and opportunities almost on a daily basis, it's not 2015, 2017 anymore. So not every single software can cover all of them because they have to focus on something. So we are using Helium 10. We're using Data Dive that is sitting on top of Helium 10, which is absolutely phenomenal, incredible, super exciting tool. And I recommend it to every single person. And even if you're a new seller, you like a lot of people, they have this fear, like as more I learn, as more I understand that I don't know anything, which is absolutely normal. So just learn this data, learn how to use this tool, and start using Data Dive. It will save you hours and thousands and dozens of thousands of money. Norm, you know, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So you have to use Data Dive. It's not like or you have to use Data Dive. And I want to repeat it again. You have to use Data Dive. So, Brandon, you're welcome. Then I'm using Seller Tools, and I'm using Seller Tools because I love their extension that is sitting on top of Amazon Product Opportunity Explorer. So, Norm, did you use it? No,
I don't use that app.
I do use it because it's giving you opportunity to read the score of the products and the score of every single keyword, how you can or cannot succeed with this specific product. And also you have investment calculator based on every single product you are looking for. And it's pretty easy and simple. It's when you're like staying in one page. On one page, you already pre-validated the product with the Helium 10 and Data Dive. And then you're looking on Amazon Product Opportunity Explorer. And because Amazon didn't make it user-friendly yet, and I think it will take them some time. And I heard about some releases that are coming up right now after Accelerate.
Yep.
However, they're not there yet. And I still encourage you guys to use Seller Tools. You can actually hit me up. I'll give you the 1 month for free. I am friend/affiliate. I'm not getting affiliates, but I just can give you the code for 1 month for free. Anyway, and you will be able to see the scores. You'll be able to see the opportunity of this specific product, and you'll be able to calculate how much potentially you can earn on this product or you cannot earn on this product. And it is really great. And the fourth tool that we're using is a Smart Scout. Smart Scout is, I think, most for advanced people. However, if you don't hesitate to learn, you can dive into their tool, AdSpy. And in AdSpy, you can find your competitors that are winning on specific products, when they're showing their products on like video, product top search, sponsored ads, display campaign, and blah, blah, blah. So you can take a look at the variety of their keywords where they have a high winning rate. And at the same time, you can tell, okay, so if I'll go to target this specific keywords, my product might not be ready yet. Or this keyword probably doesn't have enough of sales if I'm going to rank and target these keywords. So what you're going to do, you are going back to Helium 10. You are launching Cerebro, and you are checking the keyword sales per each single keyword. And if this keyword has enough of demand, enough of sales, and that you're checking the title density, that you don't have a lot of competitors, and you can win the rate against your competitors, then it's probably the right keyword to target, at least when you're building your first keyword list to target on Amazon via PPC. Does it make sense, Norm?
Yeah.
Is it too complicated?
No. And I agree 100% that you can't do this with one tool anymore. You have to overlap, and it's
Yeah.
just making sure you get the right tools and apps that kind of work together. And I have worked with seller tools before. Those guys are brilliant, but I'm not using it presently. I do have the combination of everything else that you're talking about. But anyways, yeah.
No Smart Scout.
Pardon me?
So you know Smart Scout.
Oh yeah, I know Smart
Yeah.
Scout. Yeah, it's another excellent tool that you can use. In fact, Kelsey, we've got to reach out to them and get them on the podcast. But anyways,
yes, Scott is hiding all the time.
What's that?
Scott is hiding somewhere all the
time. Well, we'll get him on.
Yeah.
But it is a tool that not a lot of people really know about. And I think I learned about it at BDSS. I think that's when I first heard about it. And there was a presenter. So that's another reason, by the way, to go out to these events. You hear about these apps that people are using. And look, you don't have to use them. You can use one. I know right now, I would not do anything. Here you go, Brandon. I would not do anything without using Data Dive.
Okay.
You know, I love it. I love everything, like the training, everything. And I have two of my team that are on it as well, that are just constantly doing, like we've got 10 product launches today, and it just so happens it's today, and everything.
Another Q4 celebration. Congrats.
Yeah, well, thank you. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But that's why Vandana's not on here today. She is very busy doing the product launches. But it all came down to Helium 10 and building up our keyword silos. So we take certain long tail keywords and we build out silos. We check out Data Dive, and we make sure that all happens. The other app that we were playing around with last week, was Zon Guru. So we talked to John Tilley the other day. He was on the podcast, and we started playing around with that. And Vandana really likes that one as well. I don't know if you've ever tried Zon Guru.
I tried them, I believe, in 2018, and they've been absolutely user unfriendly.
Yeah, it's not that way anymore.
So if they change something, probably it's a good way to go about this tool. And I heard a lot of feedback during the Prosper. People have been saying, we're using Zon Guru because it's phenomenal. And I'm like, is the interface still the same, like for like people who are absolutely nerds? Because I'm a nerd in my niche, but I hate when it's super complicated and not user friendly. Yeah. So I'm walking away. Because it will take so much, and there are other competitors who can do it better. But if you think Zon Guru is the best right now, it's like it's worth to take a look. I will take a look again.
I would definitely take a look at it, and I can talk to John and introduce you to, and you can take it from there, and just let me know how it goes, because we're liking what we're seeing right now.
Okay, I think we have a couple questions.
We'll get to those a little bit later on.
Okay.
So anybody who has questions about any of these, the resources or the product launch, reverse engineering, anything at all for Izabella, just throw them in there, and we'll get to it. I'm kind of curious if anybody else is using any other apps or any other combination of apps. If you are, put it in the comments section and let us know. Just before the break, we were talking about step 1, step 2. Is there a step 3 going forward?
Yeah, of course. So after we validated, after we developed the product, which generally speaking, every single step you can divide by 100 different steps, but we're short of time. And again, to explain everything in details, I have to launch the screen share and show everything, every single step, how we do that. However, the step 4 is prepare yourself to launch. And it's the second important part. So you can, when you're looking for the product, you can always, when you're launching the product, you can always fix the marketing. You can never fix the product. So if we already created the product and this product is good to go, now you have to be prepared with your marketing. Be aware that, PPC is not the only way to go about it anymore. So PPC will eat a lot of money till the moment you will start moving. You will start driving a lot of external traffic. If Amazon sees external traffic, Amazon will say you thank you. Amazon will reduce your ACOS. You will have phenomenal TACOS, of course, as long as your conversion rate is great, and et cetera, et cetera. We cannot cover it today. Just keep in mind your listing supposed to be like on a top level, and you can also create the listing and validate it via Bigfoo as well, and Data Dive when you're creating the title and you're doing this battle of titles and battle of bullets. So you'll have to prepare influencers. It's very easy today. You just use amz.to plus the product you want to advertise. You put this into the Google, YouTube, Pinterest search, like any search engine you want to, and you will find the bloggers that are advertising this type of the products. You're reaching out those influencers. You're asking like, Maggie, I saw you've been advertising this product. You have amazing views. You have a lot of customers, and I see you have a lot of followers. What are the conditions to onboard my product? This is the link to my product. And don't ask immediately what is the cost, because some bloggers are working based on the affiliates from Amazon. Some of them are working based on the fixed price and affiliate on Amazon. So you have to ask them first before you make an offer. Just make sure they will start talking to you. If you have several products, you can always ask them about put your like several products on a list. Same time, you should. It's just like also number one rule. You're going to Amazon Live. You're finding the bloggers that also advertise in different type of products. You're reaching out to them, and you are scheduling your product Amazon Live. Make sure when you are talking to the influencers on Amazon Live and TikTok and whatever blogger you'll find, they are going to advertise you across all of their social media. And here, this tip I actually heard. I never thought about it, so it's not my tip. It's the tip that I am translating for you from Sell and Scale. Mm-hmm. One of the sellers mentioned there from the stage, from the seller panel, that you should ask the blogger to put your product, to advertise your product with the brand names. And in this case, if you will get enough of purchases of your product, and it will be enough of purchases of your product together with the brand name product, then your product will be shown as a bot together on the listing of your product.
Can you explain that again?
So let's say I have Armani glasses, right? I have plastic cup. I'm asking blogger to advertise them together. And if the blogger is advertising them together, then if someone bought both of them, and let's say 10 people bought N glasses and my cup, then my cup will be shown as a bot together on a page of the Armani sunglasses. So it's a great tip. I didn't try it yet, but I heard from a lot of people that it's working. So you can try it on. And most of the bloggers, from what I heard, that don't hesitate to put as an affiliate link to the brand name product, because anyway, they will get the referral from the advertisement.
Okay, that's great. That's a great point. The other thing, like we do that as well with influencers. We go and we reach out, we comment, we'll like, just we have to leave as micro brands I think we have to leave our egos at the door, because you think everybody wants to buy your product. You're passionate about your product. And sometimes you'll reach out and kind of almost demand influencers to do that. And it's a real turnoff. Or I don't know about you, but if you have a form letter that you just send out, it doesn't look good. And I know, who was it? Was it Gracie?
Gracie.
It was Gracie Rayback, I think, at the Mexico trip. She was talking about this is a letter that she would have, that to reach out to influencers, and it could be similar, but you just have to, personalize it and make it look like you've actually put some time into it. Now, we're doing a lot with influencers right now. We're trying to decode the problem, because a lot of the times you see that influencer marketing is so easy, and then you try it and you find you don't get the results that you're looking for, and you give up. So hopefully over the next 6 months to a year, we can decode all of this and try to make it easy for everybody. But anyways, it is tough. I don't know about you. We could send out 100 emails. And I know that Paul Harvey says he sends out 100 to 150 emails. He'll get 10 responses. And out of those 10 responses, or 10 videos. And out of those 10 videos, 2 will be good.
Yeah, it's the influencer marketing research is very tough, and I have my team who is working on it, because like back to a couple of years ago when I tried to reach out, I do it sometimes when I just want to have fun, or I have free time.
Get your Armani glasses.
Yeah. So, but most of the time my VAs are doing it, and yes, 10% feedback when they're coming back to you is a very good conversion, because they're really their emails and their DMs are filled with the requests, because right now the demand of sellers that want to be advertised is much higher than like those influencers actually want to, and that they have enough of space to do that. Because if they will start advertising only products of sellers where they're actually content creators, it will be pretty bad for them, and they will start losing their audience. Like me personally, I have about 10,000 people on Instagram, and on another Instagram I have about 30,000 people, and 19,000 people on my Facebook group. I'm being reached out by different type of companies to promote them every single day. Do you know how many of them are answered? 0. Because it's not my thing. I'm not advertising anybody. I'm doing only collaboration like with you. That's it. So this is everything I'm doing. So I will never, but I know for a fact if I will start advertising, the sellers will get a lot, just because my market of advertisement is absolutely pure. So people will be happy to get in, but I'm not just allowed to do that.
Yeah, and you have to keep in mind, like when we're talking about product opportunity, product research, product launch, we're not going down the wrong rabbit hole when we're talking about influencers. Influencers is part of a pre-launch strategy, and you need to have that information. You need to have that user-generated content so you can put into posts, so you can put into social media, you can put it on your website. It's something that you need. And I'll give you like just another example of 2 people or 2 companies that killed it with strictly influencer marketing. Snow. So you've got Josh and Ruby that did Snow. They only went out to high-end influencers. They sold for $100 million. Joe Martin, Joseph Martin, he has BoxyCharm. He went to the Kardashians. He had a high quality, high perceived value product. Did no marketing outside, and he had money though, outside of high level A-list influencers. And guess what? He ended up with a $500 million. He sold his subscription box, $500 million to Etsy. So anyways, if it's the right plan for you, great. For me, I couldn't do that. I would have to go, and my game plan is to work with nano influencers, like 10,000 people and under. So really small, even people that have 500. That's good for me because I know that that's family and friends, and they're probably going to influence them. And if I get 20, 30, 5, or 50 of these types of people, it's all better for me. And then what you're trying to do is you're trying to bring that from an influencer, trying to get them to push it out and get new buyers, of course, getting repeat buyers, tracking who those repeat buyers are, and then seeing if you can get those people to be influencers and then push them into a brand ambassador. And that's what Paul Barron does. He does it quite well.
I think, hold on. Yeah, his master class is today.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, his master class is actually today that he was pushing. So I think someone else can still subscribe it there. But yeah, he's talking today about the influencer marketing. And I totally agree with you about small influencers. We also we're trying to target, we're doing it in a different way. So like if we want to do the product launch, we are targeting the big influencers who are already Amazon affiliates. But if we're doing like little by little, we're spreading information all over the internet, yes, we're using influencers under 5,000 subscribers, and because those are really, really like friendly with the audience.
Yeah,
I agree, completely agree.
Yeah. Oh, good. Whew. Okay, we are getting close to the top of the hour. If you do have questions, let us know. If you're just joining us, we have 2 absolutely phenomenal giveaways. One is for everybody. So if you want, you can go over and you can submit your keywords, and you're going to get keyword validation absolutely free. And this is something that you normally would have to pay for, and it would be a few bucks. So anyways, this is something that Izabella, and is there a code or is it a link that they have
Lunch with Norm, of course.
Lunch with Norm. There you go.
Of course.
Simple. And then we've got a crazy giveaway that's worth several thousands that they normally charge. So Isabella's agency normally charges this, but for a complete audit. So hashtag Wheel of Kelsey, tag 2 people, and you can still get in. We'll be running the Wheel of Kelsey just after the question period. So Izabella, is there anything else that you want to cover before we go in? We've got a few questions here.
Let's answer questions because I can keep covering all day long and we will never finish the podcast.
You and me both. Okay, so let's do that. Let's get to the questions.
All right. So first one is from Connor. I found a product with only 5 decent competitors. The top keywords from Helium 10 have about 750 searches per month. Would you say this is a good opportunity?
Connor, it's a great question. And we cannot answer the question based on just one condition. We have to take a look at most of them. We have to take a look how this product is selling on Amazon, off Amazon. What is the actual demand of this product? Because, for example, yesterday we found a product for African Americans only. And this product doesn't have one keyword with a high volume. But this specific product has about 1,500 different types, small volume, low search volume keywords. And because this product had a lot of small volume keywords and not one for like high volume keywords, and those products, they also had like 5 or 10 competitors. Every single one is still on 6,000 and up. So we can crush this product based on the custom, based on the keywords. And of course, we will get a lot of sales because we don't need a lot of reviews to sell well this product. So we have to take a look to the complexity of different conditions and requirements for this product. But answering your question, I don't know. I have to take a look, and based on like my answer, just take a look at the variety of other keywords and how you can improve this product if you can be better than your competitor, and if someone is selling this product off Amazon as well. At least look at those three.
I think this is a good question to go and get the keyword validation.
Yep.
There we go. Okay, next question.
All right, next one is from Tony. Are you using Carbon 6?
So let's talk what is Carbon 6. Carbon 6 is the company that is acquiring a lot of different software. Do I love Carbon 6? Give me a second. What I have here. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Am I friend and the big fan of Helium 10? Yes, I am. Do I love Smart Scout? Of course I do. Am I using Carbon 6 tools? Yes, I am using Carbon 6 tools, which is Seller Tools is one of them, and Pixel Me is the second one.
Okay, very good.
All right, and the next question is from James. After finding a potential product, how do you decide what to differentiate to launch a successful product?
Well, as I said, we're going through the process of the product validation and the product development. And based on those validations of the product development and what audience is answering us via Peak 4 Peoplefish, we are making the final decision. And then if we have a potential, also when we're looking for the product, we're always looking at the opportunity to expand this product as a variation in the future or complementary products or something else. And this is, generally speaking, I think, the answer to your question.
All right.
Okay, just two more. From Tony, how is Amazon Live or Amazon Shoppable videos doing? Do you have any opinions on those two?
As long as your blogger, influencer is good enough, as long as they can present your product well and they have an audience, because a lot of new Amazon Live event influencers, they're like, oh, I'm doing Amazon Live, but they don't have an audience. And if they don't have an audience, then you just missed the point. Like, what's the point to advertise there? Just to be there for 24 hours and then your video will go away somewhere. So every single product you're advertising with the influencers, make sure the influencer has audience. Audience there, sales there. Audience not there, sales are not there.
Yeah.
Targeted audience.
And especially if you're paying, if they're charging you to be on their Amazon Live channel, you want to make sure that they have an audience.
Yeah.
All right, and our last question is from James Lee. Are there any specific criteria you look for before deciding on a product to develop? Sales rank, market size, number of competitors, etc.?
Everything, James, you just described. Of course, it's a great question, especially if you're new. Those are going by the default. So those requirements being number one when we've been launching the products 2015, 2016, 2017. However, right now, those requirements are going by default, and everything else I was explaining today is going on top as a number one as well.
Okay. All right. That was the last question. Last chance to get in on the Wheel of Kelsey today. Hashtag Wheel of Kelsey. Tag 2 people. You got a second entry. How do people contact you?
Simple and easy. You can go on our website or you can go on LinkedIn and find me there, Izabella Ritz, with the Z, double L and A at the end, because you can mess up my name with spelling in German in every single syllable. So yeah, Izabella Ritz on LinkedIn, or my website of my agency is ritzarm.com.
Very good. Okay, so Kels, let's go to our last sponsorship commercial, and we'll come right back for the Wheel of Kelsey. I want to give a quick shout out to an incredible group of sponsors who help keep our podcast running. The Lunch with Norm podcast wouldn't be possible without the support of the following sponsors: Post Purchase Pro, Clear Ads, Goldstein Patent Law, Hona Worldwide, Netfluence.co, Video Telepathy, Startup Club, and Dragonfish Brand Management. I just want to let our sponsors know you're awesome. Now let's get back to the show. Okay, now
I love your
it's
sponsors.
oh, thank you.
Sean Hart.
I love them too.
Yeah, I love them the most. Who loves them better?
Let's do the wheel. This is the first time you've seen this, probably, Izabella. So volume, right. You might want to turn it down. It's pretty loud.
All right. Here's the Wheel of Kelsey.
It's time for the Wheel of Kelsey.
Just a second. They changed up all of the settings in StreamYard. There it is. Okay. Throwing us a curveball today, but here we go. The Wheel of Kelsey. Thank you, everyone who entered today. We're going to shuffle these up, and let's see who today's winner is. So if you are the winner, please contact me, k@lunchwithnorm.com. And you have 48 hours to reach out to me, and it looks like Tony.
All right, Tony.
Today's winner.
Ask the most amount of questions. Good job.
There we go. Congrats, Tony.
All righty.
Okay, I think that's it. Izabella, you're off the hook.
Yeah, thank you. That was very nice to be here.
Oh, it was great having you. Hopefully we don't have to wait another 2 years to have you on. Maybe if I send out an invitation in the next 3 to 6 months, you'd come back. I don't know, but maybe you would.
I will definitely come back, and I like all guys your entertainment part that is going on. The structure is great, the marketing is awesome, and as I said, you can always fix the marketing, you can never fix the product. So Norm is matching both. His product is amazing, which is the podcast Lunch with Norm, and the marketing, how they present it and how they're approaching the audience is phenomenal. So thank you for that.
Well, thank you. Okay, if you could stick around just for a couple seconds after the podcast, you're going to be removed now, and then you'll be right back. Okay, thank you, Izabella. I hope everybody liked today's episode. I thought it was awesome, but I'm a little biased. But anyways, I think there was something to learn today, and go back if you want, re-listen to it. We're gonna do what we always preach. We're going to break this into little snippets so people can not only see, but also just see the 2-minute segments, 3-minute segments of some of the nuggets that Izabella was talking about today. All right. So Kelsey, where are you?
Hello. Yes. Thank you everyone for watching today's episode. I'm just posting Isabella's LinkedIn too. So you can reach out, contact Izabella right here with the link below. Or
COVID Kelsey can do 2 things at once. Woo!
Yeah. But anyways, join our Facebook group. That's Lunch with Norm, Amazon FBA, and eCommerce Collective. That's where all the fun happens. That's where you can interact with our audience, our community that we have. We call them the Beardos. They're beloved. We love them very much, and we appreciate you guys for tuning in Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays every episode. So thank you to everyone joining us today. And if you do have questions or comments about the episode, let us know. You can always let us know in the comments too. So on YouTube, if there's any questions about the episode, or if you have topic suggestions or guest suggestions, let us know there. And I think that's it.
Okay. So join us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon Eastern Standard Time. Hey, we love our community. We could never do this without you. Just take a look at our Facebook group. You guys are posting and being so engaged. We love it. Anyways, thank you. And we will see you on, what day is it today? It's Monday?
Friday.
It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
We'll see you on Friday.
There we go.
Lunch with Norm.